That is Arctice.
That is Arctice, yep. And it's so hard. It's still, you think it'd be a lot easier to tell people's faces with the masks like 2 months into Smash, but sometimes they still throw me off.
Yeah, it is a bit of an adjustment, but no adjustment.
Speaking of adjustments, Arctice might have to make one real soon. He just took 57%, like 6 seconds?
You blinked and his percent just climbed by half a century.
Yeah, his percent climbed, Redacious climbed. Everything going up in Redacious's favor, the way he wants it to be. And just like that, notice how Redacious didn't try to like do anything too crazy. He was able to get that damage on Arctice, but then when he needed to, he saw the opportunity to. He slowed down the game so he could get those materials and could continue from a very standard, very slow, and mindful process.
Yeah, Redacious hadn't even been touched for a good 30 seconds or so. And with the myriad of ways of Captain Falcon's approach options, although having said that, that might be a bit of trouble if he bounces off the top of Nair.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I was about to say, Arctice throwing out a bunch of moves right now, and it's working, getting Redacious's percentage up, but he is going to lose his stock right there, giving Redacious a very prominent lead in game 1.
Another round. Bruce waits it out. Only one hit of up smash, so able to live, but just barely.
That was smart. Stalling right there. Once again, we were talking about stalling against Steve, but Steve stalling himself against a character who loves it when characters go off stage. The approaches from Arctice to be able to apply pressure, just trying to get back to ledge can be so frustrating at times, but Redacious was able to turn that around on him.
Only stone tools in Redacious's possession this time as he goes through. I think he was looking for that. Oh, for a while, it will not matter. Redacious combos into the knee. He's already back.
Yeah, very quickly. Just if you saw the beginning of this game, you would not think that just 2 minutes in, it would be in Arctice's favor, but he was able to turn this one around, and that was a stock lead.
That anvil easily avoided from Arctice, but it leaves him in the corner.
Yeah, once again, Redacious is just playing with wood tools for a while. He's able to find a little iron right there, but he has to use it sparingly. Using minecart in a situation where he can't afford it is going to be really disadvantageous to him.
Yeah, every move comes at a cost when you're playing Steve, and Redacious acutely aware of that.
Up throw not able to kill, but no worries. One missed landing option later. Redacious is right back into this game.
There's another tech, but just facing in the wrong direction, so unable to punish. A nice roll from Arctice, but that shield pressure from those up tilts.
Oh my goodness. Sort of the same exact thing we saw at the beginning of the game. Not applying as much damage, but either way is going to, at the very least, make sure Redacious doesn't go immediately into a disadvantaged state.
There's that landing there as well, just unable to convert, and that aerial out of the corner, that up smash in the wrong direction, that could have been trouble.
Yeah, I don't know if the spacing was quite there, but a good try from Arctice. Wasn't able to quite get that move off. And once again, we're right down to the wire with these two.
Now all of a sudden, Redacious has a different objective. How do you get Arctice away from you so you can recuperate those tools?
I think at this point, you just have to adapt, and you have to say, you know what, if I have to live by 2 dirt and 2 still for the rest of the game to be able to take this first game 1, I'm going to do so. He was able to get out of that minecart just in time.
Redacious just playing on his heels, having to win by any means necessary.
Literally 1 iron left, a diamond pickaxe and a dream, just trying to space himself out away from Arctice as much as possible, but it's not going to work.
Visceral reaction on the player cams from both players. You can see how much that meant to Arctice, especially given how poorly it went in the very beginning, but fought his way back valiantly, and from that midway point, he didn't relinquish the lead.
Yeah, and I think Redacious even more disappointed there with the fact that, like, he had a pretty decent opportunity there to make the win, to make the comeback, because, as you were saying, didn't have a whole lot of materials, but he had the all-important diamond pickaxe, diamond sword combination. A lot of the times, one person makes one wrong move, that's all you need is Steve if it's a last hit situation, but he wasn't able to quite find it.
Walking him, escorting him, giving him a VIP tour of small battlefield.
Yeah, Arctice says, no thank you, I've had the VIP experience from game 1, thank you. I would like to retaliate a bit faster than I did that game. Oh my, and he might just do just that. He is able to catch Redacious with the up B, but nice tech, making sure he doesn't go anywhere.
just on that outer hitbox of down air as he goes in. Falcon kick leaving in a precarious spot, but that dirt in the right place.
One more up B to send Redacious off stage. So far, a lot more even than game one. We got to see Arctice come all the way back from a pretty terrible start, but game two isn't the same story. That very significant, very solid downer taking away Redacious' stock.
Air dodge, that's an open invitation for Redacious. It goes in with the down air. That one not quite the two frame that Arctice found, but still enough to do the job.
Yeah, this is what you like to see from two of the top players in the Chicago land area. Back and forth gameplay at its finest. No one has had any sort of significant lead game two, and that's just how we like it here.
Lovely spot dodge as well, caught by that down air once again.
That was a very interesting prediction, but Redacious didn't even think about rolling there, didn't even give Arctice the opportunity to capitalize on that.
Yeah, making a play like that, it takes cojones for sure, but having said that, recovery, very nice.
Able to get the golden sword, very powerful. You have to watch out for that in this situation when you're already at 120. That'll do it. Haven't seen that from Redacious in a while, but that clank off of the back throw just on that dirt block will be able to enough to take the stock.
Yeah, with the way Arctice has been patrolling the platform, really just got rid of the opportunity for all set, but finds it there. Caught in that minecart, that'll be another opportunity for more up airs.
So something to keep in mind here, Arctice already at 50. Redacious has an extra stock to play with, and he does have his diamond friend there in the background whenever he wants to pull it out.
Yeah, that'll sort of be his ace in the hole for a while. Gold 2's the most frail in the entire game, so those may break before he loses the stock.
Absolutely. But I don't know if it's going to matter. It might still matter. Not up smash not quite killing just yet. If you're Redacious, do you even think about pulling out the diamond here to completely seal the deal?
I don't. I'm just getting as much damage as possible.
Try to go for the grab. Not going to quite get it. Arctice trying to run right back into this game. We know it's possible. We've seen much worse looking comebacks and much worse situations from him, I should say, that he's been able to pull off.
Yeah, the pickaxe is gone, but still have to watch out for the axe and sword.
Ooh, the Nair almost took it right there. Surprisingly, I don't know if that was a DI mix-up completely, but that up B is going to be able to take it.
Although, make no mistake about what's happening now. Diamond sword on its way.
Yeah, pulling out all the stops. Not trying to get too cute. Redacious is just trying to find a way to kill this man and lose at 163, and that will do it, a minecart to the face.
Yeah, more than enough. That, you know, more on small battlefield, that would have gotten him past the blast zone on PS2. That is a strong move at 160.
Absolutely. Good stuff from Arctice, though. He lived for a long time. I actually think he made a pretty good case with his very solid movement. When Redacious had two stocks, then maybe you go ahead and just you pull out the diamond at this point, because you feel like going against someone like Arctice, someone who plays Captain Falcon, if he can find that momentum, if at any point he feels like he can get himself back into this game, and you had every opportunity that you saw to not seal the deal as fast as possible, that could come back to bite you. Even though, yeah, start fresh stock, starting that diamond sword seems like the right play, I don't know if it always is the right play against someone like Arctice.
Yeah, that just might have been a matter of safety versus risk. If Arctice had another stock in the back, I don't know if you see that same decision, but if you're already in the lead, you might as well sacrifice a couple opportunities at the kill for getting him to that highest percent possible.
Well, Redacious has been the protagonist of fast starts here. In this set, it looked like Arctice was going to actually turn the tides just there, but Redacious says, no, thank you, this is my story. I'm going to go ahead and actually get him up to 90 within the first 20 seconds of the game.
Arctice writing a new chapter of his own here. Getting caught by that up special past the ledge and a bit of a redirect from those dirt blocks, but Redacious finds himself back at the ledge in a good spot.
I like Arctice's ability to get around all the traps that Redacious is setting right here. Steve can be a very frustrating player to play against if you're constantly off stage, but Arctice hasn't seemed too worse for wear so far.
Yeah, lovely canceling of the end lag there with that dirt block, but it's not going to matter. Aggressive back there from Arctice.
That was extremely risky. A very fast fall from Arctice there puts him into immediate disadvantage. Let's see if Redacious can take advantage of it. He will!
Yeah, simply drop too low. Even with that wall jump, just not going to save him. Already has a diamond in tow for stock 2.
Yeah, and this is the situation where definitely you just save this. Now we're racking up damage. We're getting Arctice off his balance. We're making him as nervous as possible, knowing that the more damage he takes, the easier it's going to be to kill him next stock with a diamond. And Redacious is doing just that.
I mean, this isn't even a decision. He still has the pickaxe.
Oh yeah, absolutely, you're right. Still has the gold in hand, and it's doing work. Redacious has no reason to even worry about the diamond right now.
Raptor is providing a safe recovery, but for who knows how long, goes through with that forward air. Down tilt off the mark, but still, there's just so much you have to avoid to even make it back to center.
Still finding Arctice, excuse me, has not found any way to get this kill move onto Redacious.
Sour Bear simply won't do it.
Down tail was able to be shouldered right there. Redacious playing safe, very calm, not trying to do too much right now. You don't even really need to at the moment.
Spider-like movement, weaving in and out, and finally getting something on the board with that Nair, but again, you have to watch out for probably not just 1, but 2 stops of Diamond Jewel.
Absolutely. And now not only that, but what is that, 5 sets of iron in his arsenal right now, a diamond sword in hand. This is looking rough for Arctice, but once again, if anyone can make comebacks here in the Chicagoland area, it's him.
And that could have been a lot worse. Only 1 up tilt after that.
Ooh, that weight after that up air string I thought might have sealed it for Redacious' second stock, but he was able to get out of that.
Sourdy, after a couple of close combo starts. Oh! That tech in the corner, he was in the right spot, but the wrong timing.
Oh my goodness, Redacious being so careful right now, racking up all the damage that he needs to, not doing anything that's going to put himself in too dangerous of a situation. That up smash is not going to be able to connect. You know, Arctice wants to find the quickest way possible. He wants to take out Redacious here before he hits triple digits, but that's not going to happen. That will end up killing him off the top of Kalos. The pop-off, the subtle yet respectable pop-off from Redacious, and he will beat one of the higher-ups on the PR. He's, what, Redacious is 12? Arctice is 8? Somewhere around there, I believe. And yeah, very good stuff from Redacious that game.
Yeah, lovely. I think I saw both feet leave the ground from Redacious at the end there. That's a well-deserved pop-off, and, you know, given the start to the PR campaign he's been having, I can't take that